welcome back to my channel. Daniel here from Golden Finds, and today's video is going to be super extra special, you guys. It's going to be a decorate with me session featuring the hutch that is right here behind me, and it is going to be decked out for Dia de los Muertos, or as many of you guys know it as Day of the Dead. So Day of the Dead has a very, very special symbolic meaning to the Hispanic culture, and it's absolutely such a beautiful holiday. It is celebrated on 2 days in November. First is November 1st and November 2nd. So a lot of people love doing this holiday, and let me tell you guys, you absolutely can do it as well. You don't have to be, you know, part of the culture just to be able to do an ofrenda, which is what we're going to be doing today. So an ofrenda is an offering, and in that ofrenda you're supposed to put a lot of things that belonged or that were loved by the person that you are doing a memoir of. So for example, if you're doing a grandparent or a parent, you would add a picture of the person. You would add things that they liked in their life, whether it's their favorite foods. You can put personal items if you have anything, and you just basically build in a little altar for them. And that is supposed to be a symbolic meaning of inviting them to come back and visit you for the Day of the Dead. Now, for November 1st, that is called the Dia de los Angelitos, which means Day of the Angels, so, or spirits of the children. So any child that had, unfortunately has passed on, this day is reserved for children. And then day 2, November 2nd, which is called Dia de los Difuntos, which means spirits of the adults. So that is when we celebrate and honor the ones that have passed away that were adults. So each days are the same thing. You celebrate, and it's literally a day of remembrance. Remembrance. It's jolly, it's happy, it is sad, but it's mostly filled with laughter, joy, and good memories, and a celebration of life and remembering those who have unfortunately passed on and are no longer in our lives. But we do keep them alive with this wonderful tradition, and I do welcome you guys to also join in. Again, you don't have to be part of our culture in order to partake in this beautiful celebration. Anyone can do it, and absolutely I invite you guys to do it if you're able to. And you just add pictures, a few tokens, items, things that they may have loved, and also food normally is the traditional thing to add, like their favorite pastime foods. But you have to be very careful with that because you don't want to invite unwelcomed bugs into your home. So just keep that in mind if you are going to be using possibly some real food, but you could also use fake food. That's something that's also very helpful when it comes to decorating. So I'm going to be bringing you guys along as I deck out the hutch behind me in remembrance of a few of my family members who have passed by, and I will be honoring them for this Dia de Muertos. You guys are seeing me prep right now for my ofrenda. I'm just gathering everything up that I will be using. Now I will be using battery operated candles. Usually real ofrendas use real candles, but of course for safety reasons I will be using battery operated candles. Here you're seeing a DIY candle stand that I made using some foam from the Dollar Tree and also flowers that I got from Dollar Tree and the 99-cent store that are just absolutely beautiful. And I just love how I created these candle pillar holders for my 3 candles. As you guys can see, you can easily use anything as a riser. I just used this Ray Done sign and flipped it up, and the sign was going to be covered with my portraits of my family, so it would be absolutely perfect. You wouldn't be able to see it. So always use whatever you may have at home that will work. First, you guys are seeing a picture of my uncle and my grandfather from my mom's side. My mom's brother unfortunately passed away at such a young age. And this is my grandmother from my mom's side. And then these are my grandparents from my dad's side. And actually, my mom's side of the family, that is my aunt who passed away a few years ago as well. And it was very emotional seeing their pictures for this time of the year, especially because I was unfortunately, I did not get to really meet my grandparents. I was way too young when they passed, so I have no recollection of them. I only have old family movies where I can see them living. And my aunt passed away at such a young age, but I was fortunate to know her up until my teen years. Here I'm decorating with some pieces that I've collected over the years. I got these at the 99-cent store. I absolutely love the detail on all of the fabric pieces. And Day of the Dead is really a colorful holiday that uses so many vibrant colors and beautiful textures and patterns for this celebration. Just like the sweater that I'm wearing actually. So it was very bittersweet again seeing these pictures. It was just a reminder of that unfortunately my family members are no longer here, but I know that they are with me always and they are guiding me. Thank you so much to my friend Celeste for sending me this. She sent me this last year and I absolutely love it and I cherish it, and I will add it to my ofrenda. And of course, you decorate everything with skulls. Skulls. You cannot have enough skulls. And you normally do use real food, but I'm using these pieces that I got from Mexico. I bought these a few years ago when we were in Tijuana, and they are absolutely perfect. Now, I absolutely forgot that I had these vibrant, beautiful, textured cloths that I brought from Mexico as well. So this is fabric that I bought a few yards, and I brought several colors with me when we went to Tijuana a few years ago, and it was very inexpensive, and I thought this is going to be perfect. Normally ofrendas also do have a lot of textured patterns like this, fabrics that you will see. Here is my cousin who also unfortunately passed away at a very young age from my dad's side of the family, and also her mother, which was my aunt. So this is my dad's sister who also unfortunately passed away before her actually. So she passed away first, my aunt, and then my cousin passed away a few months after, you guys. It was a very tragic moment for our family, and it really devastated my dad losing them so close together. Here are some Catrinas, which are the skull ladies, and this beautiful skull that I got from Goodwill, but it was originally from Target, I believe. I believe you could paint it any way you wanted to, and I just love it that it looks so much better, I think, just leaving it white. So I never painted it, and I thought this would be such a beautiful piece to add here at the top of this stand that I actually bought from Home Goods. It has the glass cloche, but I'm just using the stand for this purpose. And of course, you have to have several candles to illuminate your ofrenda. The candles are very symbolic. They light the way for your family members to find their way back home to you. Now for the left and right sides of my hutch, I wanted to just put a little bit of minimal decor, so I did cut up a few fabric strips from this fabric that I brought from Mexico as well, and I used it just to line the top and bottom of the shelves on the left and right side. I just wanted to add a few touches here to make everything come together and look very beautiful for this celebration. Let me know in the comments below if you guys will be doing an ofrenda for this year. Again, you don't have to be part of the culture in order to partake in the celebration, and you don't have to be elaborate. You can just be very simple and gather pictures of your family members and a few things. You can put any flower that you like. There is no such thing as a right or wrong ofrenda. There are only things that are, of course, very important to have, like your family's pictures, and that's really the most important thing. And of course, some type of light. Again, the lights are very symbolic in them bringing your family members back to you, so it illuminates a path, kind of like the same way that the movie in Coco was. Coco is like one of the best movies ever from Disney and Pixar, and it's such a beautiful film for this wonderful celebration. Another tradition is to have papel picado, which is cut paper. It's these banners that are made out of paper. Now, this is made out of felt that I had purchased from Michael's a few years ago. I absolutely love this. Traditionally, it is made out of thin paper, but these are definitely going to hold for years to come since they're made out of felt. So you guys will have to wait and see how that looks once it's opened up on the final reveal. But here is a close-up of everything that I did for my ofrenda. Again, nothing is right or wrong. You guys can definitely do your own ofrenda in any style that you like. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You're able to creative, be able to do it however creative you want. Be as creative, be as simple, be as fulfilling if you want it to be. If you want it to be filled with so many things, it's totally up to you. There is absolutely no right or wrong way of doing it. You really just have to focus on the pictures. Now, thanks to my beautiful friend Karen for sending me these beautiful salt and pepper shakers of the cats. They're so adorable, and they absolutely are perfect because my cousin loved cats. So this definitely was a beautiful and special token. So thank you so much, Karen. We are coming to the end of the video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's special video of my remembrance of my family members in this ofrenda that I created in my hutch. Remember that our loved ones are always with us no matter what. Unfortunately, they may no longer be in our lives, but they are always there, and they always send us constant signs that they are with us every day. And remember to always love everyone in your life. Make sure to tell loved ones that they are loved, and always be there for your family. You just never know how short of a time you may have. And make sure to have a wonderful celebration of Dia de los Muertos if you are celebrating it. And I hope that you have a wonderful day whenever you are watching this, you guys. Until the next one. Dios de misericordia y amor, ponemos en tus manos amorosas a nuestros hermanos y hermanas que has llamado de esta vida a tu presencia. En esta vida les demostraste tu gran amor, y ahora que ya están libres de toda preocupación, concédeles pasar con seguridad las puertas de la muerte y gozar de la luz y la paz eterna. Habiendo terminado su vida terrena, recíbelos en el paraíso, en donde ya no habrá tristeza ni dolor, sino únicamente felicidad y alegría con Jesús tu Hijo, y con el Espíritu Santo para siempre. Amén.